All right, people, follow up here. Don't be fooled by the Google University, people. Recognizing when you need help with your case. As you know, a couple of videos back, I talked about, do you understand, what you're reviewing, understanding your medical records. Let's talk about your case collectively. Recognizing when you need help. Let me be the first to tell you, there are a lot of great resources out there. There's a lot of great resources out there. There's actually, gosh, if I remember correct, there's a Facebook page dedicated for Social Security disability support. There's a couple of freelance pages on different other sites that I've seen. There's a lot of awesome resources out there. Get educated and informed about the circumstance of your case. But recognize this. The reason why you hire a representative is because there's a difference between knowing and applying. A lot of times what happens is that people get caught up in the fact that as they acquire more knowledge about their situation or acquire more knowledge about the overall circumstances, that they know how to apply it. And that's what screws you up every time. Because the simple fact of the matter is this, and I want you to listen carefully when I break this down. As of now, especially at the hearing level, because that's usually when I'm talking about most of these videos, I'm focusing really more on at the hearing level, because that's usually where you get your best shake. Right now, I think the national average is somewhere between 44 to 46%. When I first started practicing, the national average of approval ratings at the hearing level was like 65, 66. And then about 2 to 3 years ago, it dropped to about 64%. In the last 3 years, it's gone from the 60s to the 40s. So guess what? What that means is you really need to be mindful of the fact that you should have someone on your side who knows how to apply your law and the law and your facts in your best interest. I know. The Social Security process is supposed to be informal. Yeah, it's supposed to be user-friendly. Yeah, all that, the bag of chips and the bowl of grits. I got you. We there. Here's what you need to understand. It's becoming tough, and this is, you can ask almost any rep across the board, and they'll probably tell you the same thing. I can't speak for all of them, but I'm fairly confident that I can say this, and they will probably agree. It's becoming tougher to get disability benefits. So if you don't have let me come at you straight. I've been doing these for a while, so you're used to me coming at you straight. If you don't know how to properly apply the facts and the law for your case, you might be hurting your case more so than you're helping it. So I say that, now some of you out there are like right now, well, how do I know? That's the problem. You don't know, because let's be honest. Representatives apply the law and your facts and the law and facts every day. This is what they do, whether it be in court or in preparation for court. That's what they do every day. You're just doing it for your case. You have no idea what the worst case circumstances are. You have no idea what the situation is. You're just rolling the dice that maybe you can educate yourself enough so you can go in there and give it your best shot. And let me be the first to tell you, you have a chance. You can do that, and it's been done countless times. If you go here, hell, if you just look at all my videos here, there's countless people who comment. And some of you may notice I don't really filter out the comments because I want people to have, all these videos are designed to encourage you to have dialogue with each other. And hopefully you can kind of help each other out along the way. And sometimes I'll jump in there and I'll make a comment accordingly if I see something that really sticks out at me. But the simple fact of the matter is this. If you are not 100% confident of the strengths and weaknesses of your case, how the law relates to your case, whether it be various Social Security rulings, whether it be various PALMS guidelines, HALEX guidelines, federal regulations, statutes, in case law, if you don't know how all those things interplay and be able to effectively communicate how these things should be applied to get a favorable outcome for your case, you might be doing yourself more harm than good, especially if you run across a judge that's tougher and you really need to focus more on making sure you protect yourself and addressing those things accordingly. I'm not telling anybody. I don't want anybody to sit here saying, Attorney Reeves said, go out and get a representative if you can't do it by yourself. I said, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to make sure you understand this. Researching stuff on Google is great. It's a great resource for you to become informed about the law as it relates to your circumstances and the regulations as it relates to your circumstances. I just need you to understand that if you're not 100% confident on how to successfully apply those facts and the law to your favor, you may be hurting yourself more than helping yourself.